Hello, welcome to Easton News. This is Abby Kitchener.
And Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, April 21st, 2023. The 5th annual Brockton Area Construction Career Day will be happening on May 12th at Massachusetts Community College. Join area businesses, utility providers, state and city departments, labor unions, and more at this premier career exploration event. This event goes from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and is located in the Brockton at the Massachusetts Community College campus. To RSVP or for more info, contact the email below.
On May 13th, the Easton Lions Club will be having their Lions Day of Service. There will be shredding, electronics recycling, eye screenings, diabetes testing, and Thai childhood cancer blankets from 9 to 1 at MD33S Raynham Lion Club, located at 2234 King Phillips Road at 02767. For more info, call Sandy Fifey at 508-320-1654. Public is welcome and volunteers are needed.
Do you know an Easton resident or organization that benefits the community? Do you or someone you know have a special talent or skill set that you would like to show to your community? Well, ECAT has numerous shows and segments that might be a good fit. ECAT has always represented the talent and diversity of the people of Easton, and we want to highlight you. Email info@eastoncat.org to let us know what you want to see on our channels. We want to hear from you.
The annual town election will be held on Saturday, April 22nd between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Oliver Ames High School. Also want to remind the Easton residents that the annual town meeting will be held on Monday, May 15th at 7 p.m. also at the Oliver Ames High School.
The town of Easton will be holding a Memorial Day parade and ceremony. The parade will be held on Monday, May 29th, beginning at 10 a.m. at the corner of Main Street and Route 138 Washington Plaza. Due to ongoing construction on Depot Street, the location has been moved to Main Street. Come out and pay respects to our fallen heroes. Lunch at the VFW 61 on Rockland Street to follow. More info, call Corey Honan at 774-273-1991.
The Friends of Ames Free Library is a nonprofit organization integral to promoting supporting library activities and programs, and purchased items not included in the library's budget. They have several book sales several times a year and participate in other library-related events. The Friends Book Sale Room at Creasett House gladly accepts donations of good quality books every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Due to lack of space limitations, they can only accept 25 books per donor.
The OA Rugby Club is looking for sponsors on their path to become one of OA's varsity spring sports. If you would like to help their cause, contact Deborah Fain at dfain1266@gmail.com. Also, the club will be having home games on May 13th, May 17th, and on June 10th.
The Sheep Pastures Spring Farm Festival will be held May 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join them for a day of games, music, storytelling, and arts and crafts. Admission is $20 per group of up to 5 people. Admissions is paid at the gate on the day of the event. All proceeds directly benefit the Natural Resources Trust of Easton and the continued operation of the sheep pasture for the community.
The Friends of Borderland invite you to join them for spring tea, Sunday, May 14th from 1 to 2 at the Ames Mansion. Donations of $45 per person will gain entry. Enjoy tea, light sandwiches, pastries, and much more in the ornate 2-story library that belong to Oaks and Blance Ames. Seating is limited and tickets must be purchased in advance. To purchase tickets, visit friendsofborderland.org.
The Friends of the Ames Free Library Spring Book Sale will be held on Saturday, April 29th from 10 to 2 p.m. at the Creasett House at 51 Main Street. Most books will be half off their regular low prices, with better and specially books priced as marked. For more info, visit the link below.
School on Wheels is having a Run, Walk, and Wag 5K event Saturday, May 6th. The event will be at Borderland Park in North Easton. It's a dog-friendly event that starts at 9 a.m. with an 8 a.m. check-in time. You can either run a 5K or walk the 2.8-mile walk. Dogs and kids under 6 are free. Adults are $35 and kids 7 and up are $10 to register. You can go to the link below for more info.
Save the date for the 4th Annual Southeastern Regional School Foundation Golf Tournament. On June 9th at 1 p.m., it will be held at the West Bridgewater Country Club. All proceeds benefit the students through the foundation. If interested in sponsorship or to participate, email Mark Morris at mmorris@sersd.org. And to donate raffle prizes, email Darla Layton at dlayton@sersd.org.
Borderland Park will be having a sensory hike. The Mass Audubon Guided Easton Sensory Hike is happening May 20th from 1 to 2 p.m. at the Borderland Park. For more info, visit the Town of Easton website or contact Frothingham Hall at 508-230-0690 or email programs@easton.ma.us.
Paint Night at the APCSM. Channel your inner artist at the Paint Night. On Saturday, April 29th from 4 to 6 p.m., local artist Julia Gazzara will be guiding you through painting a beautiful nightscape. All painting supplies will be provided. Bring your own snacks.
The Fernandes Lumber Egg Fest will be June 3rd from 10 to 3 p.m. Come see featured guest cooks fire up delicious bits and morsels while enjoying some delicious craft beer. Samplings provided by Easton's own Shoveltown Brewery. Located at Fernandes Lumber and Home Center, 299 Depot Street in South Easton, call 508-238-3651 for more information.
After the break, learn how you can showcase your green thumb.
And have your kids clean and dust off their bike to raise money for a good cause. This is Easton News.
Basically, the Chamber of Commerce Easton is fabulous, as you know. But not only are they fabulous, but the ECAT is fabulous.
Well, the after-hour events are a great opportunity for our members to get together, meet, network, and it's a nice social atmosphere, and it's low-key, but people really get and make connections, which is the most important part of the chamber.
We're going to go into the studio. This is a very exciting place. I love it. So here we are, and it did just start, so we're going to get more and more people coming in. This is Lisa Davos.
Frank Altieri from Shoveltown Brewery.
Is Isabel Wilson. Now, she is the president of the Easton Chamber of Commerce, okay? Are you executive director of the Easton YMCA? Don't worry, just give me the look. If you don't want me coming near you, I won't take it. There won't be offense or anything. So, all right.
The other thing we do a show here, so anybody who's interested, just let us know.
Yeah, and I think it's so beneficial because a lot of times, even when you meet here, you don't really see everybody that you want to, but there's so many that you offer, one per month, right?
Yes, there's one per month. We try to change it up where we'll do the after hours. We do the ribbon cuttings. Sometimes we try to do an educational evening, based on what the members are looking for. So we try to mix it up. But like I said, the most important is for people to meet. And I was talking to someone today that's becoming a member, and I said it's really important to try to get to all of the events because you never know who's going to be there, and you never know when you leave the connections you've made within the communities.
I know you're jealous, but sorry.
The Are You OK free telephone calling service provides both peace of mind for both the individual and their family. The program provides reliable daily phone assurance and the security a person may need to maintain their independence. The program is designed for senior disabled persons and shut-ins living in Bristol County. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department will make a telephone call to an individual's home at approximately the same time each day. If no one answers, the Sheriff's Department will call back shortly. If no one answers the second time, the police department will be called immediately to check on the individual's status. Enroll at 508-994-8932 or toll free at 888-809-8932.
The Town of Easton has a new virtual brochure called Engaged in Easton. The brochure will feature all town-sponsored sports, mindfulness, learn to, and fitness programs, as well as any special single-day events. These programs will include brief descriptions of intended age ranges, prices, and locations. To view the brochure, go to the link below.
Could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, or food costs? At the annual town meeting in 2020, residents voted to adopt a local option under MGL Chapter 60, Section 3F to establish Veterans Assistance Fund. This fund, known as the SURF Fund, could provide eligible veterans or surviving spouses up to $1,400 per year depending on fund availability at the time of application. As part of the rollout of the SURF Fund, the town is directing $100,000 of American Rescue Plan Act funding to immediately provide assistance to qualifying veterans and families. This support comes in addition to $150,000 of ARPA funds directed towards the Taxation Aid Committee Fund. As part of the town's broader ongoing efforts to provide direct financial assistance to residents in need, Eligibility criteria is 80% of the area's median income guidelines. Easton residency and proof of veteran status is required. For more information on this and many other ways the Easton Department of Health and Community Service supports our community, please visit the Town of Easton Health and Community Service webpage. Applications are also available at Frothingham Hall, 15 Barrow Street. If you would like to donate to this fund, please make checks payable to the Town of Easton Serve Fund.
Think your friend's lawn needs an update? Then the OA lacrosse team can help you. You can send your friend's lawn a flamingo flock, make a $20 donation, and the OA lacrosse team will send a flock of flamingos to their front yard. You can be anonymous or identified. The receipt will then have the opportunity to choose the next house. The flock will be moved to the next house in 2 to 3 days. You can flock as many houses as you want. To sign up, you can scan the QR code for the Google form, and if you have any questions, you can contact the OA Lax Boosters at oalaxboosters@gmail.com.
Remember, open birding season began January 15th and runs until May 1st. A permit is required to open burn in compliance with Massachusetts law. Easton residents can apply for open burning permits online. To submit an application, your name, street address, and phone number are required. Residents must request authorization for a residential burn on each day they wish to burn. Residents are asked to not call the department's administrative offices to request a burn. All requests must be made online. For more information on an open burning in Massachusetts, visit mass.gov.
Do you know how to help your pet in an emergency? The APCSM will be offering a pet CPR and first aid course. This course provides a hands-on skills practice, no boring slides or videos, with a real-world approach to pet emergency care. The training features a focus on hands-on skills, practice to ensuring understanding, proficiency, and retention of the life-saving skills taught. Experience the difference of being taught by an instructor with 30-plus years of field experience in pre-hospital emergency care and medical care, both administering and teaching these life-saving skills in an emergency. There is no substitute for real-world experience. The course happens on May 21st at 10 a.m. and the cost is $55. Now it's time for the APCSM Pet of the Week. We have a pet that needs its forever home. This week's pet is Tucker and Ariel. This is Tucker and Ariel. These senior bonded siblings have been a bit slow to open up here at the shelter, but have certainly proved themselves to be gentle giants. Ariel is sweet-natured and very shy, while her brother Tucker will walk right up to you looking for love and affection. These sweet, fluffy cuddle bugs can be seen snuggling together in any nice, cozy spot. Taking into consideration that they have been together since birth, they must have a home where they would be able to continue to keep each other company. This pair would probably prefer to be the only animals in the home, since they prefer quieter surroundings. If you are interested in adopting Tucker and Ariel, the cutest bonded pair, please send in a cat adoption application on apcsm.org.
The celebration of Easton, an online charity auction, is being held on Saturday, May 13th by the Easton Lions Club. The Easton Lions Club annually honors a local group that contributes to the quality of the town of Easton. This year, they are honoring our local veterans. This event runs from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Stonehill College Shield Science Center. Tickets are $55 and to be purchased at the eastonlions.org/celebration. And to bid on the auction, you can go to eastonlionsclub.org/auction.
Effective May 1st through November 1st, Phase 3 water restriction will be in place. From 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., houses will be restricted on what days they can use water. These restrictions are needed to comply with the town's water withdrawal permit and to ensure an acceptable supply during the construction of the PFAS and iron and manganese treatment facilities. Please visit the Easton Water Division webpage for more info.
The Covenant Congregational Church of Easton will be hosting a community yard sale Saturday, May 6th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. They have 24 spaces to rent to outside vendors to be held in our parking lot. Each vendor space will be 2 parking spaces, $35 per space, which is first come, first served. This is a rain or shine event, so bring your tarps. Cut off for renting a space is April 22nd. The fee must be received by the state. Please call Diane at 508-559-3248 or Melissa at 508-241-2688 2708.
Tuesday, May 9th at Frothingham Hall, it's Meet the Author event. The hall welcomes a variety of authors to talk about what led them to become authors, what their inspirations for their books were, and more. They will also have their books to sign as well. Please call Frothingham Hall at 508-230-0690 to sign up for this event.
ECAT will be bringing back their annual fast-paced film event, the Film Sprint, where teams will have 48 hours to write, film, and edit their short films. The event will be held on Friday, July 14th, starting from 7 p.m. and will end with a screening on Sunday, July 16th at 7 p.m. No size on teams, and the use of ECAT equipment is allowed if equipment is available. To sign up or to ask questions, email info@eastoncat.org.
The Moms Club of Easton, Massachusetts, in collaboration with Bellman's Wish, invites local families to attend the 10th Annual Family Fun Fest on Sunday, May 21st, 2023. As the Moms Club's largest fundraiser of the year, all proceeds will directly support Bellman's Wish, Raising Multicultural Kids, and School on Wheels, Massachusetts. This year, they will once again be hosting the event twice in one day. You will choose a ticket time to attend from either 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. All parking will be on site. All activities and entertainment are free with ticketed entry. Enjoy special appearances by the Toe Jam Puppet Band, by Vinny the Puppet Guy, and the Great Rolando. For the entire duration of the event, there will be princess visits, balloon twisting, face painting, teddy bear clinics by HD Pediatrics, photo booths by Balthazar Entertainment, petting zoos with Zen's Critters. Meredith Bonney of Rosemary Fresh will be having delicious pastries for sale during the first event session, and also raffles will be held.
Family Rosary is holding a traditional May crowning at 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 13th. This free outdoor event will include the Rosary, a procession, crowning ceremony, music, and festivities. First communicants were invited to wear outfits to the procession. The event will happen at the Museum of Family Prayer, 518 Washington Street, Route 138, North Easton. For more information or question, you can call 508-238-4095 or on the website below. Your 7-day forecast is still ahead.
Spring sports are in full swing. We have your weekly recap. You're watching Easton News.
We are youth volunteers of Volunteers for Senior. My name is Neil.
My name is Rahul, and today we'll be conducting a tech help seminar for the senior citizens here at the Easton Council of Aging. And today basically we'll be going over some basic concepts of many things that apply to our modern tech world that, you know, maybe our older generations don't really follow on today. And so basically we'll be performing what we hope to be an informative session that, you know, brings knowledge and information to these senior citizens on how they should be aware of, you know, various problems in our tech society, such as scams, such as phishing, and, you know, be safe online, as well as, you know how to use technology to the best of its ability, because technology is a powerful tool that we use in society, and, you know, with our older generations knowing how to use it, hopefully we'll be in a better position, be more connected with our previous generations.
Hi, and welcome to the Easton Historical Society and Museum's open house. This particular open house features sheep pasture and the NRT. It focuses mainly on the history of the NRT, how it came to be, how it came to acquire sheep pasture. There's also some information about the people who lived at sheep pasture. The pictures that we're starting with are pictures of the main house, which has been since torn down. It was torn down due to disuse. And we also have some pictures. Now, these are interior shots, but they're not of the main house. They're actually of the family's summer house in Beverly, Mass. They are here, though, because they're an excellent example of what the interior of the main house at sheep pasture would have looked like. The NRT was established in 1966. It was established in order to focus on land conservation and also education. When Miss Parker realized that the NRT had incorporated, she decided that she wanted to support them by allowing them to use the sheep pasture land. Her and her husband over the years continued to fund different programs. They continued to help with the revitalization of the structures on the property, like different barns. And then upon her death, they actually willed the land to NRT permanently, which is why you can now go there and enjoy it as it is. So there were quite a few people living in the main house, but I'd like to focus on the kids because, you know, they are the ones who ultimately inherited the house and were responsible for working with the NRT. So the oldest was Miss Parker, the woman who donated sheep pasture to the NRT. Then there was Miss Cabot, who spent quite a bit of time as a nurse. In fact, that was her profession. She spent pretty much her whole life as a nurse. There's also Oliver Ames Jr., who unfortunately died overseas in France during the war. And then there is the youngest, Richard Ames. And then you'll notice these pictures over here are where all of the color is in our display. These pictures were taken by the NRT in, I believe, the 80s. But what makes these pictures really special is that Frederick Law Olmsted is actually the one who brought these flowers to sheep pasture. He's the one responsible for the landscape of the area.
The Hockomock Film Festival is open for submissions. This high school film festival is open to any student residing or attending school in the Hockomock League. A competition-based film festival, the Hockomock Film Festival encourages students to be creative, have fun, and work collaboratively while creating unique films. The Hockomock Film Festival was originally founded in 2002 as the Easton Film Festival. The founders recognized that there was a broader opportunity and reconstituted it to include 13 neighboring towns of the Hockomock League. These towns are Canton, Easton, Foxborough, Franklin, Mansfield, Milford, Norfolk, North Attleboro, Plainville, Sharon, Stoughton, Taunton, and Wrentham.
Festival categories include drama, documentary, and PSA. Submissions to the festival are due May 19th, and an award ceremony will be held June 9th. The Hockomock Film Festival is an Easton Community Access television production and is supported in part by a grant from the Canton, Stoughton, Sharon, Franklin, and Mansfield Cultural Councils, local agencies which are supported by the Mass Cultural Council Estate Agency.
Now we send it to Adam Carrero for the upcoming 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT weekly weather forecast. Friday is another higher seasonable day with temps in the 70s to end the work week. The weekend stays in the 60s with some rain coming in Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday is mostly cloudy with pockets of rain, which is needed for the total amount for the month of April. The work week and when the kids go back to school starts off with some rain, but clearing from it, and temps stay in the 60s. Midweek's more seasonable temps and a mixture of clouds. I'm Adam Carrero, and this has been your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast.
The Fun Run and Roll and the Spring Into Action 5K is on Saturday, April 23rd at Stonehill College campus in Easton, MA, presented by the Stonehill College's Sport Event Management class. This inaugural event is aimed at bringing the community together for a fun day of fun-filled racing and rolling, all while raising funds for the House of Possibilities, a nonprofit organization that supports individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities and their families. Early bird registration is available until April 2nd and includes a free t-shirt. Prices start at $15 for the Fun Run and Roll and $25 for students registering for the 5K. For more information and to register, visit the link below.
On April 29th, the Easton PMC Kids Ride is back and in person. Kids 2 to 15 use their pedal power, riding their bikes or trikes around closed loops for 1 hour to raise money to help fight cancer. Activities from 9 to 11:30 a.m. include arts and crafts, face painting, and bike decorating, raffles, rain or shine. 100% of rider fundraising benefits the life-saving research and treatment at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Fund. To join the mission as a rider or a volunteer on April 29th, pre-registration is required by April 22nd. Register at kids.pmc.org/Easton.
The Easton Children's Museum is celebrating the 27th Father's Day Road Race and Family Fun Walk on Sunday, June 18th. Starting at 9 a.m., participants can take a run or a walk through the looping 5K course in historic North Easton Village. The race will be held rain or shine, and the cost is $30 with a free t-shirt before May 26th, or $35 race day for the run. The 5K walk is $15 but does not include a t-shirt. Also, no shirts will be sold on race day. To register, go to racewire.com.
On Saturday, May 6th and 13th, the Mass Audubon Society will guide you through animal interaction sessions with snakes and birds of prey. From 1 to 2 p.m. at the Queesid Gardens, learn about many species that could be found in the region. For more info, visit the Town of Easton website or contact Frothingham Hall at 508-230-0690 or email programs@easton.ma.us. Here's Joe Taff with your weekly ECAT Sports Recap.
Hello and welcome to your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. My name is Joseph Taft. Let's get into the results for the week of April 13th through 19th. Starting off with the boys baseball team, they took on Attleboro at home. They had the lead early on, in fact up until the 6th inning, but unfortunately they gave it up and were defeated in this one 11-6. Patrick Finnerty had an RBI triple in the bottom of the 7th and scored on an RBI, but the Tigers could not cut into the deficit any further. It was a hard-fought game. Softball also took on Attleboro, and they lost 1-0. Attleboro only was able to get one hit off of Katie Melendi, the Tigers pitcher, but it wasn't enough, as the Tigers were defeated. Melendi only gave up one hit, 2 walks, 1 unearned run, and she also struck out a pair. Boys lacrosse also played on the 13th, and they took on Middleborough at home. Credit Noah Islib with the shutout, as the Tigers dominated 10-0. Jack Corey, Landon Groth, Liam Dunlap, Lawrence Deere, and Bryce Diebel all played well defensively for the Tigers. Sean Teahan paced the offense with 4 goals, while Ben Reardon and Ryan Jaco each scored twice. Victor Romero and Groth each had one of their own.
That is a glorious victory for OA here, folks, with 10 solid points.
In some tennis action, the boys were able to get a 3-2 win against Attleboro on the road. Nick Westerbeek came back down a set to win his singles match 3-2. Alex Ephraimitis and Patrick Dolan were also able to secure victories in singles for Oliver Ames. The girls' tennis team was able to get its 2nd straight win and 4th overall in the season, beating Attleboro at home. Hannah Farber continued her strong start with another win in singles, as Olivia Curzoli was able to take the win in the 2nd singles as well, as the Tigers were able to get one more win in doubles action, as Marina Merwinski and Ella Merwinski secured a 6-4, 6-1 win. On Tuesday, softball took on Whitman Hanson for the 2nd time this season, and Katie Melendi had yet another strong pitching performance. The Panthers scored just a single run in the 3rd and then again in the 5th, and that was enough to earn a win. Melendi limited the Panthers to 2 runs on 4 hits and just a pair of walks, striking out 10 in the effort. Maddie Homer, Devin Morris, Crystalia Koval, and Emily Martin each had a hit for the Tigers. That same evening, boys lacrosse took on Ashland at home. They had a huge day, as did Ben Reardon, senior captain, as he had 10 points, leading the Tigers to the big win. He had 7 goals and 3 assists. At halftime, the boys were up 7-1. Alex McAndrew was able to add a goal and 3 assists. Ryan Jaco had 2, and the boys were overall able to play a strong game and take down Ashland at home. On Wednesday the 19th, the Oliver Ames baseball team faced Dighton Rehoboth, and they won this one 5-4. It was a close one. On Harrison Fitzpatrick's birthday, he was able to get a hit and score a couple of runs for the Tigers. Patrick Finnerty hit a bomb late in the game for a triple, and he scored just shortly after, as Jack Perrin was able to drive him in. Andrew Zagami was fantastic on the mound for OA, earning the win in relief after tossing 4 2/3 innings. And that's going to just about wrap it up for me, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning in yet again. This has been Joseph Taft with your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and go Tigers.
Thank you for watching. This has been Abby Kitchenham. And what do you call a skinny guy in sunglasses?
And Jack Ryan, you call him Slim Shady. Thank you for watching Easton News.